We all remember him as Titanic's Jack, young, brave, and blindly in love. But Leonardo DiCaprio is more than that iconic role. He became a Hollywood superstar over time. Oscars, hits, red carpets, his work is complete. Despite his work success, his personal life was complex, especially in love. At 50, Leo has dated supermodels, left meaningful relationships, and evaded one important question. He never married. Why? The wait is ended. DiCaprio reveals his lifelong decision for the first time. We'll examine Leonardo DiCaprio's personal life and reveal why he'll never marry a modest Los Angeles house to global fame. Los Angeles-born Leonardo DiCaprio was born on November 11, 1974. He was the only child of legal secretary Ermeline and artist George DiCaprio. They moved to Los Angeles after meeting in college after graduation. Leonardo was named when his mother felt him kick for the first time while viewing a Leonardo da Vinci picture in an Italian museum. Parental separation occurred when Leonardo was a newborn. George left because he loved another woman. Both parents wanted to raise him, so they lived in side-by-side houses with a garden. George stayed with his girlfriend and Adam Ferrar, her son. Leonardo admired Adam. As a child, Leonardo and his mother moved across Los Angeles, including Los Feliz. Leonardo says his parents were bohemian. He said he grew up in a difficult neighborhood with crime and poverty. As always, he admired and trusted his parents. He attended John Marshall High School and the Los Angeles Center for Enriched Studies. Leonardo disliked normal school. He wanted to act, dreaming big beyond school. Leonardo wanted to be a marine biologist or actor as a child. He chose acting for his love of performance. He liked following others, creating faces and watching their reactions. Acting was his passion early on. He started dancing on stage at a festival at 2 years old, making people smile. Leonardo became interested when his stepbrother Adam was paid for a television ad. That job made Adam $50,000, and Leo recognized potential. He claims he was banned off Romper Room for being excessively disruptive. This story was denied by the host. After placing second in a German contest, Leonardo almost quit acting to focus on breakdancing. His first serious job was a Matchbox Cars commercial at 14. That led to Kraft singles, Apple Jacks, and Bubble Yum advertisements. But getting there was hard. A year and a half was spent finding an agency. One agency suggested renaming him Lenny Williams to sound more American. But he refused. He tried with his dad's help. Finally, a family friend helped him make an impression on casting directors, and Leo landed 20 advertisements, starting small but dreaming big. Leonardo's acting debut was 1989. He played Glenn in 2 New Lassie episodes. He then appeared in Santa Barbara and The Outsiders in tiny roles. Parenthood, where he played disturbed youngster Gary Buckman, was his big break. He studied Joaquin Phoenix's original film performance for the role. He received 2 Youth in Film Award nominations for Parenthood and Santa Barbara. On Funhouse, he had to pull crazy things like capturing a fish with his teeth. As a young actor, Leo was energetic and ready to entertain. Leonardo made his film debut in 1990's horror flick, Critters 3. He then quipped that it was one of the worst movies ever and not proud of it. In the same year, he played homeless boy Luke Brower on Growing Pains. The producers hired him to attract girls and younger viewers. Leonardo was brilliant, witty, and joking, according to actress Joanna Kearns. Leo received another award nomination despite his poor ratings. Earning Hollywood respect, Leo had a little role in Poison Ivy in 1992, but something greater followed. Robert De Niro cast him in This Boy's Life, based on Tobias Wolff's life. Leo played Toby, a disturbed youngster with a tough stepfather. De Niro portrayed a stepfather. Leo had a lot to learn in this demanding role. Michael Caton-Jones taught Leo how to act on a set, using a severe approach, because he didn't know how. Leo took lessons seriously. The movie was lauded for Leo's character development. This boy's life was well received, and it made him famous. He wasn't done. He played a youngster with developmental issues in What's Eating Gilbert Grape a year later, and delivered a remarkable performance. That role earned him his first Oscar nomination. His heartfelt and true acting shocked people. Leonardo climbed. He appeared in 1996's Romeo and Juliet and 1997's Titanic. Titanic, the highest-grossing film of the time, was a smash. He became a global superstar. Everyone recognizes Leonardo DiCaprio now. Fans loved him, but he didn't want to play the romantic guy forever. After a break, he had a fresh idea. His goal was to play different parts. He appeared in Gangs of New York and Catch Me If You Can in 2002. That second picture was his first with Martin Scorsese. They became a strong partnership after doing many movies. Leo kept playing serious roles. He played a troubled businessman in The Aviator, 2004, a diamond smuggler in Blood Diamond, 2006, and a police officer in The Departed, 2006. The roles revealed fresh sides of him. He played a married man in Crisis in Revolutionary Road, 2008. Always profound and intense his acting is, he persevered in the 2010s. He starred in Django Unchained, The Wolf of Wall Street, and Inception. His Oscar win came in 2015 for The Revenant, where he played a frontiersman fighting for survival. His latter films include Don't Look Up and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. In 2023, he starred in Killers of the Flower Moon. Leonardo was more than an actor. He founded Appian Way Productions. His films and the Greensburg television series benefited from it. He also became known for environmental protection. He founded the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation to promote environmental awareness. For his artistic accomplishments, France made him a Commander of the Order of Arts and Letters in 2005. For 2016, Time named him one of the 100 most important people worldwide. He became UN Messenger of Peace. He speaks out on global concerns like climate change. He became a symbol of utilizing celebrity. An Empire Reader's survey in 2022 named him one of the 50 greatest actors ever. One thing always puzzled individuals, despite their popularity and fortune. Leonardo DiCaprio never married. Why? That question followed him around. At 50, Leo can finally answer. Let's examine his early relationships to grasp the context. The actor who dated renowned women, Leonardo DiCaprio's movies and love life have always generated news. His dating life has been a topic of interest since Titanic. He's been linked to numerous famous ladies, mainly models and actresses. A pattern has formed. One of his earlier names was Bridget Hall. She was a popular 90s Victoria's Secret model. The two attended many 1994 events together. Though they rarely spoke, many felt she was Leo's first model girlfriend. Naomi Campbell, another famous model, followed. They reportedly dated in the mid-2000s. Interestingly, they remained good friends despite their brief relationship. Years later, they vacationed and attended charitable events together. I get photobombed by the hottest people on the planet, 50 Cent wrote in 2015. Try Limitless Living, featuring Campbell and DiCaprio. He then dated Kristen Zhang, a model he escorted to the 1996 Romeo plus Juliet premiere. However, the breakup before the Titanic impacted Leo's life forever. Demi Moore's arrival complicated everything. The two were sighted together in 1997, but Moore was married to Bruce Willis. People talked about their relationship even though there's no proof. Then came Helena Christensen, another modeling superstar. When the Titanic was out, they often partied together. No proof from either side, thus some think they were buddies. DiCaprio's romances continued. The following years were filled with brief romances and speculations that kept him in the spotlight. Brief romances and rumors. Amber Valletta was believed to be a flame. According to hearsay, Leo noticed her photo in a magazine and urged his people to contact her. That sounds movie-like. However, like many of his relationships, it was never substantiated. After an Olympic athlete, Valletta married a finance specialist. Another name was the Czech model Eva Herskova. They dated for 2 months after meeting at the Man in Iron Mask premiere. Eva later denied that anything romantic happened. The first notable long-term romance was with Gisele Bündchen. Their relationship lasted from 1999 to 2005, one of Leo's significant partnerships. In 2004, the pair visited the Amazon rainforest to raise environmental awareness. Gisele recounted the event in Lessons, My Path to a Meaningful Life, 2018. She stated, "No longer numbing myself with smoking, drinking, and too much work, I was becoming more conscious of things I'd ignored. Did I alone desire to conduct some soul-searching while he stayed the same? The answer was yes, regrettably." Gisele married Tom Brady and had children. However, her friendship with Leo remains famous. Barry Faley, another famous model, followed. They dated for 5 years after meeting at a Las Vegas party. They sat courtside during a 2010 Lakers game. Their split occurred in May 2011. In a magazine interview, Raffaele said the split helped her mature, and she added, "I learned a lot about myself. I matured by improving myself. I didn't know solitude. I now realize that a relationship can only function if you are capable of being alone and fearless." When Raffaele left, DiCaprio dated Russian Victoria's Secret and Sports Illustrated model Anne Violitsina. Anne married musician Adam Levine after their brief courtship. Fans were stunned when DiCaprio dated Gossip Girl star Blake Lively in 2011. They fell in love quickly. They were pictured on a Cannes yacht. Also seen in Italy, New York, and Australia, Gossip Girl producer Joshua Safran shared an amusing memory. Blake was dating DiCaprio, he said. She emailed Leo images of her doll. She recorded life. No Instagram existed before. Leonardo DiCaprio's dating history grew over time. Younger models are common. Romances have increased recently. Leonardo DiCaprio and Victoria's Secret model Erin Heatherton rode bikes in NYC in 2012. Just that started dating rumors. Despite their brief relationship, the parting didn't seem harsh. Erin commented, "He's a great friend years later. All the best to him." That's significant. In 2013, Leo was linked to Miranda Kerr, another Victoria's Secret model. Orlando Bloom and her parted lately. Two were seen at a Las Vegas dinner with friends. Before anyone called it a romance, friends called it a friendly evening. Miranda married tech billionaire Evan Spiegel and had 2 children. Also in 2013, Brazilian beauty Kat Torres claimed to date DiCaprio. She stated they met at Cannes. She said in an interview, "Leo is great, but I worry about what he'll think about me talking to you. We agree not to discuss our relationship." Reports denied the relationship soon after her statements got public. According to E! News, Leo and Kat never dated. Clear so far. Leonardo's partnerships are either quiet or questionable. But more was coming. Models, red carpets, and persistent rumors. Leo dated Toni Guerin, a Victoria's Secret model from Germany, in 2014. After 18 months of quiet dating, they split in December. Toni married actor Alex Pettyfer in 2020 and shared Hamburg wedding images. A couple years after their breakup, Leo and Toni were photographed walking in New York after dinner in September 2017. Some wondered if they were dating again, but they seemed like old friends meeting up. Nothing further ever came of it. In 2015, DiCaprio was seen with Baywatch actress Kelly Rohrbach. Sitting together at the U.S. New York City bike riding is open. Like many of his relationships, this one was private. The paparazzi didn't pause. Rihanna's rumor was the wildest. The musician and actor attended Coachella in 2016. They also attended Paris parties and Rihanna's 2017 birthday after-party. A French publication claimed Leo had gotten Rihanna pregnant. Once the rumors spread, it was a lie. DiCaprio sued and won. Fans loved seeing them together, but it was unclear if they were a couple. Leo began dating Danish model Nina Agdal in July 2016. At 24, their relationship seemed more open than others. In October, reports claimed things were growing worse. Like many others, Nina ended her relationship with Leo secretly and without any publicity. Next came Camila Morrone. This partnership lasted 5 years, longer than usual. DiCaprio's love life is nearly record-breaking. Camila, an actress and model, was 20 when they started dating late 2017. In May, Leo was seen with Nina, but by the end of the month, Camila was with him. The age discrepancy drew attention to their connection. It was discussed online continuously. Camila spoke up. In 2019, she shared an Instagram video saying, "I just read some of my Instagram comments. My God, people are so cruel and angry with strangers." She said life without hatred is nice. She also addressed the LA Times that year. "There are many Hollywood and historical couples with big age disparities," Camila remarked. "I believe anyone should date whomever they choose. However," she conceded, "I might be curious too." One lovely detail. She tweeted a selfie of herself on Thailand's Koh Phi Phi Lay, where DiCaprio filmed The Beach in 1999. The couple attended the 2020 Oscars separately but sat together. By August 2022, reports indicated they split. Leo and Camila split after 5 years. People kept trying to link Leo to new people. All eyes were on Gigi Hadid when DiCaprio and Camila split. Rumors spread swiftly. Rumors spread that they were secretly dating. The paparazzi followed them everywhere, making headlines. Leo's allies eventually spoke up. One person told the Daily Mail, "They tried dating to see if there was anything, but there wasn't." The insider said Leo and Gigi were longtime friends, but never romantically involved. They stated, "Their connection is not open and free. Let it go, people." Leo and Gigi have never addressed the rumors. Gigi is now dating Bradley Cooper. Leo and Gigi, was there anything real? Knowers say no. Just friendship. Nothing more. DiCaprio always expands stories. His private life remains secret. Private. Even with the world watching, he rarely discusses his dating life, or why he's quiet. However, one name has stood out recently, who seems more than a headline. DiCaprio's latest relationship is making waves after years of brief flings and discreet breakups. Vittoria Ceretti and Leonardo DiCaprio. The famous Italian model Vittoria Ceretti was first linked to Leonardo DiCaprio in 2023. The Cannes Film Festival premiere of Killers of the Flower Moon in May supposedly introduced the two. Soon later, they were photographed together in Ibiza, fueling dating speculations. Victoria, who began modeling at 14, has worked with Versace, Gucci, Balenciaga, and Alexander McQueen. She's famous in fashion after years of working there. Before dating DiCaprio, she married Italian DJ Matteo Milleri. They divorced in 2023. Her relationship with DiCaprio moved quickly after her breakup. The couple vacationed in Sardinia in August 2023. More sightings followed. Halloween parties, the Rolling Stones concert in Las Vegas, Art Basel in Miami, and DiCaprio's 49th birthday in Los Angeles. Page 6 published images of DiCaprio and Ceretti with his mother in September. People thought the relationship was serious at this point. When someone meets the family, they question, is this it? Of course, Leonardo DiCaprio makes it complicated. Marriage advice from insiders. Vittoria and Leo seem to enjoy each other's company, but sources doubt he'll marry. Despite being smitten with her, DiCaprio doesn't want to marry her, sources say. One source told Page 6 that Leo never wants to marry. He doesn't think he needs to marry to officialize things. They also said he enjoys Soretti and their relationship. He doesn't see himself as a husband. Everyone may not like that news. Another informant said Vittoria Soretti wants to marry DiCaprio. She's no ordinary girlfriend. Every aspect of the relationship is important to her. She's showing she wants to know and love him completely. She's not another trophy girlfriend, the source told In Touch Weekly. They added something intriguing. Leo is geeky, and any long-term partner must support that. She's playing this brilliantly. Despite his cold Hollywood image, Leo seems to have a gentler, more personal side. Soretti may be the kind of lady who gets it. If she wants to marry, insiders warn she may lose. No ring, but many public appearances. When Vittoria wore a diamond ring, rumors began. Some admirers assumed Leo proposed, but he didn't. Her jewelry collection included the ring since 2022, before she met DiCaprio. Fans speculated online that Leo was ready to settle down. At 50, he decided to settle down. LOL. Someone joked, according to friends, DiCaprio still doesn't want to marry. This concept is old. He dated numerous famous women. Gisele Bündchen, Bar Raffaele, Camila Morrone. But he's never been close to marrying. Something always held him back. In significant relationships. Even in his 52nd, the trend persists. His relationship with Vittoria Soretti may be unique. Indeed, it's lasted longer than intended. However, a wedding is not imminent. Whether he'll become a father is another matter. Thinking ahead at 50. On the 11th of November 2024, Leonardo DiCaprio turned 50. That's a great achievement for anyone. People naturally wondered, what's next for someone in the spotlight for so long? Still, DiCaprio wants to be a father. I am sure it will, he stated in a recent interview. It's true, not getting younger. He first expressed his desire for children then. It may not indicate marriage, but it shows he's rethinking life. People who know him well agree. They don't expect his marriage. One source informed The Sun that Leo loves acting. He excels because he fully commits to each role, putting relationships aside. This has been the pattern for years. Dates younger women. He adores their company. When things grow serious, he returns to work. Everyone agrees on one thing. Actor Leonardo DiCaprio is committed. In his early career, he worked with Robert De Niro on This Boy's Life. That transformed his acting perspective. DiCaprio told The Guardian, "I saw his work, realized his acting talent, and said, I won't waste this opportunity." And he never did. That determination propelled him to Hollywood's top. It may also have prevented him from settling down. Fans and the media are constantly asking when DiCaprio will marry. But it may never happen. He likes Vittorio.